Bitcoin is right now breaking out of this small symmetrical triangle, and at the same time we are testing the resistance from this falling wedge. Are we also going to be breaking out of this falling wedge because of this symmetrical triangle breakout, or is this just going to be a fake out and once again we are going to be trading towards the downside and finding just another rejection from this falling wedge resistance? Well, that is something very important to have a look in towards, because we do know if we are going to be breaking out of this falling wedge towards the upside with also volume confirmation, I believe that then finally we are going to be breaking above this orange resistance level, and if we are going to be doing that, we are going to be blasting off towards the upside. Okay, so then first of all, jumping in towards the imminent short term as always, well, we are going to be having a look in towards a breakout towards the upside of this symmetrical triangle. And pretty much yesterday and the day before that, not a lot of things have been happening in the imminent short term, of course, because we have been trading in a weekend. And actually we did not create any kind of a CME gap. Well, we actually did create this small CME gap, but we filled it right after immediately whenever we opened our CME futures trading. So that is of course a very good and very healthy thing for the Bitcoin price. So right now, because we are getting our breakout towards the upside of this symmetrical triangle, with right now looking at a perfect confirmation, well, I do think we are going to be likely to be headed even higher. But in the end of the day, I will not be trading this pattern because it is just too risky for me. What I will really be having a look in towards is of course this falling wedge, because this falling wedge is going to be the leading indicator for me that we are going to be getting another push towards the upside. Just like right here, we created this falling wedge, we broke out towards the upside, and that indicated this huge push towards the upside. Now, in my opinion, we are seeing absolutely similar price action, just like we have seen over here. As you can be seeing, we created a push towards the upside, and then right after that, we dumped towards the downside with actually two waves right here, the first wave, and then right here, the second wave. And right now, we are doing the exact same. We got this push towards the upside, dump towards the downside with two waves right here as well. And right after that second wave was finished, right here we saw this huge push towards the upside. So we are coming at about the same exact levels, just like we were right here. So can we also be expecting the same kind of push towards the upside? Well, I do think so. But first we need to be breaking above this falling wedge. And whenever we are going to be breaking above this falling wedge, well, then we are going to be flipping bullish. So in the end of the day, yes, we are breaking towards the upside, but this is not really going to be a pattern that I am really going to be having a look in towards. And instead, this is going to be the pattern where I'm really going to be paying my attention in towards. Because also, well, we created this consolidation range right here. We got a break towards the downside, but actually volume is still declining. And that tells me that we are still trading inside of another pattern. And I think we are still trading inside of this falling wedge. So another very important thing to keep in mind is that whenever we are going to be breaking out of this falling wedge, well, do have a look into what's the volume. If we are not going to be seeing any kind of volume increases, it will just very likely be just another fake out. But if we are going to be seeing this volume spike being created at the time of actually breaking out, well, it will just be very likely a valid breakout, and in that case, I do think we will be revisiting new highs. Now, before jumping in towards some other very important charts, what is actually very interesting is, and in my opinion, very crazy actually, is that the SEC is right now telling Coinbase to literally delist every single asset other than Bitcoin. And the SEC is literally saying, we believe that every asset other than Bitcoin is a security. So this is absolutely crazy in my opinion. The SEC came and they said, well, we believe every single asset other than Bitcoin is a security. And the Coinbase CEO basically asked, well, how do you come to that conclusion? And literally the response from the SEC is absolutely crazy in my opinion. They literally told Coinbase, we're not going to be explaining it to you. You need to delist every asset other than Bitcoin, which, well, is very crazy because at least give us an explanation of why all of these other crypto cryptocurrencies are then a security, but they do not even give an explanation, even when Coinbase asks for one. And of course, as a result of this, we did see the Bitcoin dominance increasing quite a significant bit because of this. Now, in the end of the day, I do not think this will be a very major issue because, well, the SEC is literally in the wrong right here. Coinbase is not in the wrong, and Coinbase will be fighting the SEC to come to this solution. So other than that, tomorrow we will be opening a new monthly candle again, because tomorrow it will be August. And previously around, yeah, you could be seeing that August has been actually quite a bearish month, except from the months where we have been trading in a bull market. And of course, we are not yet trading in a bull market. So historically speaking, we can be expecting some more consolidation in the month of August. Now, nothing is guaranteed. Of course, we can be pumping absolutely towards the upside like crazy, even though August has historically speaking been a bearish month. Because, well, whenever we are going to be breaking this orange resistance towards the upside, I do think we are going to be blasting off towards the upside. Because also our super trend indicator is also towards the upside. We are still in a daily uptrend, and I do think this trend will be continuing. So do keep this in mind. And if you do want to be staying up to date about every single market development, be sure to be following me on Twitter. Join my free Telegram channel with the link down in the description, and I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.